It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Batum outside of the three with Kaminsky at the four. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Steve, obviously every team wants to start the season strong. How do coaches and players create a sense of urgency early in the season?
I think it happens in preseason. It happens in the training camp where you're looking and saying, we have to get off to a good start. A lot of times coaches are looking at their schedules. The back half of the schedules can be very tough. A lot of road games or a lot of playoff teams. That's why at the beginning you want to get off to a great start. And you got to send that message to your team and let them know the reason why. And I think a lot of times that's when players respond.
And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game. Carter dishes to Parker. Passes it to Levine. Carter outside. Bulls moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. It's tipped. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Now the Bulls with it. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm. You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible. Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots. And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Shoots it. And Chicago with another bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Walker. His last outing, he had 8 points. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. And it's Parker in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
And Walker kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Lamb. Back to Hernan Gomez. Good work defensively by Carter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Levine can't hit. Charlotte trailing. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Down against Walker. Kaminsky inside. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From deep three-point range, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor.
That's something I relish. It's something.
That's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, what's that saying, guys? Sharing is caring. Just terrific ball movement here in that first quarter.
What they did, they left their egos in the locker room. It's a very all-for-one, one-for-all mentality.
John and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. And it's Portis into the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Charlotte in the lead. Lamb passes to Batum. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Markkanen's got his first basket. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch-and-shoot guy versus a pull-up off the dribble shoot.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your mindset to be able to get yourself in position, get your feet right, and obviously shoot the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes it tends to what the defense gives you. And that is a art to see guys like Steph and those guys, Kevin Durant, LeBron, who's added that to being able to be comfortable shooting the basketball off the dribble. That is the hardest part about shooting. Pulling up off the dribble versus catch and shoot.
So as a great shooter, you think that is just, that's the very top. Your admiration is very high for guys who can do that well.
Yeah, because you don't have time to get your feet set and get your mechanics right when the ball is in the air versus having it in your hands.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a blank like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
They get it back. He feeds it to Holiday. There's the dish to Dunn. The kick out to Holiday. The tray. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Batum. Charlotte moving it around. Over Valentine. Batum, good. Batum's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely, and the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Parker comes in for Justin Holiday, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him. To make that play. Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Here's LaVine. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stolen by Walker. 1 second left. And so is Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays, even when the defense...
And that's a wrap for...
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago and time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And what a game we're seeing from Frank Kaminsky.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to.
He is reliable down there. Once he gets going, he is a machine.
On the court for Charlotte, Kaminsky and Zeller are the bigs. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. And it's Batum in at the three, the small forward. Carter kicks to Levine. Lopez sets a screen for Levine. Down low.
That's nice patience by Zach Levine. Finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you can see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Walker the pass to Zeller. Levine with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Everybody talked about that huge Jimmy Butler trade last year. Some people criticized the Bulls' return in the deal, but the team seems happy with what they got.
Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. A shot missing. Hornets leading by 7. Monk kicks to Kaminsky. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way out. Two shots coming up. You're talking about that trade. It's obvious the Bulls were thinking full-on rebuild.
Yeah, they got young assets in Zach Levine and Chris Dunn. While marketing was a great draft pick. Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler and the Wolves, they lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Lopez outside, and there's the call. Cody Zeller. That's his first foul. Charlotte on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Holiday. Hornets with the rebound.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Zeller. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Batum with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Here's Zeller. 2 points. That one goes.
Timeout, timeout.
Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made. Hey, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Changes for Chicago. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Now remarketing comes in for Carter. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Justin Holiday. The Hornets also changing it up. Marvin Williams is checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Parker subbed in for Walker. And Bobby Portis out of Arkansas, improving his long-range shooting year after year.
Yes, he has a nice release, Kevin, on his shot. Not just a finesse big man, though. He battles at either the 4 or the 5 spot.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And stolen by Valentine.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
This is where the play calling comes in. Let's see what they got.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
6-second difference between shot and game play. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the call will be against Tony Parker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
Charlotte leading by 5. Monk kicks to Parker. Monk, the pass to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
The pass to Levine. Portis the screen. Valentine wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Marketing is inside at 4 with Portis to 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Valentine. And it's Parker in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Lamb. Here's Gomez. And foul on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And their front court has taken charge here. They are dominating the paint. The big fellas have just done the job.
The Bulls trail by 10. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Passes it to Portis. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Done outside. Batum against Parker. From 13. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Smitty, looking back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
You know, I think the most pressure, you love to be in those games. I think that's when you strive. I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare it to, and it was everything you dreamed about. And that first game, you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head. This is my first NBA game.
Chicago making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Carter comes in for Markkanen. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I love it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organizations. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think that the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. You know, I think they're getting it right.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 16. 1:14 left in the fourth. And now he presents our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Outside, Levine. Carter outside. Pass to Dunn. Lopez, a screen on Walker. Here's Dunn. And a kind roll that time off the rim. There's that one fall.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hornets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Frank Kaminsky.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Nice job coming off that screen.
Able to hit jumpers off screens, off the dribble, off the catch. LaVine has to be accounted for no matter what.
Walker against Dunn. And stolen by Dunn. Jumps up. Dunn with the slam.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
The Star-Spangled Banner, sung by musical artist Linda Lynn. Welcome everyone to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets winning their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, in life or sports, that's all you can do. Stay committed to your brand of basketball and let the chips fall where they move.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Carter out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Parker in at the 3 set. Now, here's Dunn. Down low, Lopez. A shot off that time.
Talk about making an engine. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Charlotte. Pass to Levine. Parker up top. Bulls moving the ball around. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, and they won their last game against this squad, and it was about the hot shooting on display.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. .153 left here in the first quarter. Here's Kaminsky. Good work defensively by Carter.
I'm sure he thought that was good when they left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
Here's Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Kaminsky with the ball. Carter on him. Kaminsky, the pass to Lamb. Biombo in the post. Lopez covering. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Dunn. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Web, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals. And remind us how hard it is just to do that.
So for the Bulls, Portis is checked in for Lopez. Markkanen comes in for Carter. And it's Valentine in for Chris Dunn. Now here's Levine. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Markkanen, good.
And really, Markkanen isn't just an outside threat. He's more than capable of capitalizing inside.
Walker the pass to Biombo. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. A shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
And the obvious solve is to go to the basket. I mean, there were some open lanes. They were just unwilling to take advantage of it.
Here's Levine. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Here's Markkanen. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside pressure.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night.
Biombo.
And Biombo, no good on that one. He got it up, got a piece of it. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets on top, they lead by 2. And the so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. Big part of helping them build is certainly lead.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Parker and Markkinen, your small and power forwards. Then there's Valentine. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Bulls trail by 4.
Well, Kevin, look at Holiburg's offense. Wide open, up-tempo. There's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league last season.
Screen by Parker. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the 3-point bomb. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it's important to mark that develops his full awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Well, Chris, with Hoiberg, we knew this is what we'd be seeing from him after watching his teams in college.
Oh, yeah, he likes players who can bring multiple aspects to the table. I mean, he wants to score early in the clock. Little false action. He don't have one of the deeper playbooks in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago working now with a new shot clock. And that one's good. Parker.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Kaminsky, stolen by Markkinen. In transition, here come the Bulls. And a wide open look for Portis. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here in the second quarter. Biombo, the pass to Kaminsky. And finished up by Kaminsky.
He doesn't have the big vertical or the long arms, but Kaminsky's sheer height makes him a threat to throw it down.
Walker against Howard. Screen by Parker. 3-pointer, Markkinen. It's Biombo with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kaminsky. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Portis the screen. Parker passes to Valentine. Back to Parker. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
Guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And Kemba Walker. Going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Biombo. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. Monk's checked in for Lamb. And Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Parker. Parker kicks to Monk. Parker passes to Kaminsky. And out of bounds is Chicago getting possession. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one misses.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. He's proven to be an elite poster maker.
And 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Taking a look at the Hornets, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the others.
And that's going to do it for us here, ladies.
The scene tonight here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We've seen Frank Kaminsky really having a great game.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great position and showing some nice footwork and really read how the defense was playing.
Parker and Monk, that's their backcourt. Kaminsky out there with Bridges, and it's Gomez in at the 5, roaming the pace. So that's the line for Charlotte. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Big-time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you can double team, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, you're careless. You can value possession, you make easy turnovers. And if you do make a turnover in the offensive league, what is your temperature like defensively? Will you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or playing them, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
Dunn kicks to Levine. That's a floater go. Rebounded by Land. Land's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's a plus-5 advantage for every rebound. After that,
when you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Lamb, some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best. Third straight miss to start the half. It's still early. No need to panic.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Down low. That's good by Hernan Gomez. And the Hornets lead by 14.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, it's been a team game, a number of contributions. Guys staying focused. That's why the league continues to grow.
Here's Bridges. A beautiful reverse layup. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Dunn. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This time taking 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Markkanen comes in for Carter. And Denzel Valentine in for Jabari Parker.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dunn dishes to Levine, to the middle. Here's Portis. That's good, and it's... Levine with the assist. Portis has got his first points of the night.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the paint, it's stolen by Kaminsky. Now Lamb over Levine, and too long on the shot. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And Zoe Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
A beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. And it's done in a... the point guard position.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Bulls trail by 18. Levine passes to Dunn. Picked by Markkanen. It's tipped. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Pass to Lamb. Back to Hernan Gomez. Foul on the play. That's to count. So it'll be a 3. One play chance. Akeem to a big man's responsibilities. You helped pave the way for so much change in that regard, but what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Now, what is Larry Bird having the freedom to shoot 2 threes a game like guys do now? So I think that the game is caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player. And being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki being a basketball player that he is means that he can get everything on the floor because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem because he could knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
Here's Carter. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte leading by 20. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it over Monk. Here's Lopez. Good D by Williams. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Frank Kaminsky.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And he makes that one.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Dunn dishes to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. Here's Seller. Good D by Lopez. And here are the Bulls now. Dunn kicks to Parker. And it's done by Parker.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Takes it from 10. Here's Williams. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game